number 14, the skipper Steve Simon, and also the number 6, Jade Williams for Pindari. They're the skippers out there in the middle. And they're swapped over, so we'll have the Pindari Warriors running from left to right, and Tari Biripi Sharks will be running from right to left in the beautiful red and green strip. And why not get an ex-red and green Rabbitoh into the commentary position, joining us as well in Joe Williams. How are you, brother?
Fantastic, Brad. Just run over from the other field. It was nice and wet over there and cold as always, but mate, it's good to be up here in the commentary box with yourself, and going to see some great footy ahead.
How'd you go earlier, mate, over there with Wello?
Yeah, the Wedge-tails, we've got to win.
Did you come up against that crazy David Peachy?
I did. The long fella didn't make a tackle, didn't get tackled, as always.
Well, you played as promised in that dinner suit. As Pindari kick off here with a good charge forward there from Ross Jenkins in the number 8. Trying to bring it down the right-hand side. Oh, a mistake coming early. Ball has gone forward, and as we saw, Yvonne, in the previous match, you really have to hold on a possession early.
That ball extremely slippery still, and as the water keeps falling out of the sky, it's going to get even worse.
Points are always hard to come by in weather footy, so you've got to make sure that you control the ball, as always, and hopefully this don't prove too costly for the team who knocked it on.
As we saw in the last game, it was 4-6 the final score, so, you know, to get a high-scoring game is going to be pretty hard today, I think.
Won't stop the blackfellas from throwing the ball around though.
They'll have a go.
Ronald Jones at the back for the Tari Biripi. Beautiful pass back on the inside. That was Jay Cochran who threw the nice pass. Still charging forward there now, the team from Biripi. Good run there too, coming from Christopher Simon. Here's the prop forward now, Nahana Kidwell in the headgear. A dummy half Saunders. Saunders gives a pass back to Jai Mundine. It looks like we've come up with a mistake. Tari Biripi Sharks, no, it's a penalty. Right in front. Saunders takes the quick tap. Trying to barge over the line, but no luck here from Tari Biripi Sharks. Full set of 6 though, 5 to go. The ball comes, he throws another dummy. Saunders jinking and dummying, but Pindari Warriors hold up well in defence. Kidwell a dummy half, he goes himself as well, and he gets down as well. Possible obstruction, but no, the try is awarded. The prop forward, Nahani Kidwell, gets in there a dummy half and shows the number 9 how it's done.
As we mentioned, you know, weather footy, it's always hard to hold on to the ball, but we've got to make sure that we control the ball whenever you got the thing, and coming out of your own end in wet weather is most important to get it down the other end. And the team that coughed it up there, you know, it proved costly with a try right next to the post and maybe 6 points.
It's that defence right on the line too, Joey. You know, you've got to be careful around the ruck there. You know, those little fellas will want to go all the time.
Well, the little fellas do, and being in wet weather, as we keep touching on, it's going to be slippery. There's not that hard contact. Teams slip through, and the younger blokes who are a bit nippier and a little bit slicker will slip through every time.
That's right.
6 points to 0 lead now here for the Tari Biripi Sharks. The try converted there by Jordan Saunders. And a big shout out to Ralph Saunders, the team manager, who does the deadly job up there on the radio up in Taree. Good on you, Ralphie. Here's an early mistake here coming too off the kick-off. Something you cannot afford to do in football is make a mistake after scoring a try.
One of my pet hates, Brad, you know, I'll see it as I'm coaching this year. I guess you must complete after you score a try. And, you know, the worst possible thing to do is to knock it on off the kick-off, and let's hope that they don't prove too costly for them with 6 points here.
They come away now. Pindari Warriors, good fan. Oh, pushes away from another is the captain. Simon, great work coming to here. Rather, it's Jade Williams is the man.
Find that's Jade Williams. Played a lot of lower grades at Canberra Raiders and down at the Melbourne Storm, and coaching actually in Dubbo now.
Well, it was a great charge forward. He's got a decent fend on him too, as Stuart James is brought to ground. The prop forward for Pindari. They go left. Gee, it's difficult reading these numbers against the stripes. Let's hope it doesn't get muddy out there too. The touch judge has come on. He's seen something out there in the play. The referee doesn't even know he's on there. He's saying that there was a player upended after the pass. Referee happy with the decision he's made, and they'll pack down the scrum with the feed there to the Tari Biripi Sharks. They come away from their own line, 10 out. Ball held out in there and right. He does get away from 2. But brought to ground. Down the left-hand side now. 4 coming into the tackle from Pindari. That time it was Ben Northam running it away for Biripi. The prop forward, Doug Ferguson, takes us forward for the Sharks. Saunders in a dummy half. He goes wide to the halfback, throws a couple of dummies. It's Ronald Jones with the ball.
Great defence here from Pindari.
Saunders out from dummy half again. He goes wide. Here's the kick field down there from Christopher Simon. Not sure if it's been touched or whether it's just gone out off the kick. We'll have to wait and see the decision made here by the referee. He's looking for a bit of help from his touch judge as well. He's got both arms out there at the moment. It's hard to see who he's giving it to.
I think he called touch but not played at, Brad.
And it looks like the feed will go to the Pindari Warriors, who are just on their side of halfway. Bradley Commons to feed the scrum. Oh, the ball's been knocked down in a one-on-one strip. Well done there too from Christopher Simon. Quick play the ball. Getting away is Alan McDonald from dummy half. Saunders gives the pass off to the number 14. That's Steve Simon. It's been very busy in there as Jordan Saunders. Good early kick in there too from the half in Ronald Jones. Will the ball sit up? Just dribbles over the dead ball line. Pindari Warriors breathe a sigh of relief. I'll bring it out for a 20-metre restart.
Unlucky there from Ronald Jones. Very experienced halfback. He's been playing in the Aboriginal knockout for a lot of years now, and his experience will prove very valuable for the Taree side.
It's Jared C bringing it out for Pindari. That's a good dart there from dummy half by the little man bringing it out. Looks like Steve Brandon. Another good run there from Pindari, bring it out over the 40-metre line. This is a good set of 6G, a very slim 10 metres here from the referee. There's a big run down there too. Ross Jenkins, the prop forward. Oh, dummy in the jink coming out. Nice play there from Blake McLean. He gets the ball away. Back to the prop forward, Jenkins. Last tackle here now for Pindari. Jared C at dummy half. Play come out, it's Williams. He puts up the bomb. Big high bomb at the back. Oh, beautifully taken at fullback there by Wayne Paulson. He's away as well. He gets away on the outside, but he's brought to ground and goes into touch. And in the wet conditions, not the smartest play there for the Sharks.
Yeah, you really need to keep away from the sidelines in these wet conditions. You can slide 10 metres over.
Well, you'd have to think with the names of these two teams that the Sharks and the Wet are a much better chance than the Warriors.
They are. I like the look of Jade Williams. He's just scheming at the moment. He's starting to control things. I think he's actually playing with his two brothers in this side too that I heard during the week. So it's a great family effort out there for Jade, but very, very classy player and will prove very valuable for this team here today.
Here's a big run forward too from Toby Key. Key plays the ball. Back out now. It was Commons. He pops the ball back on the inside. And I think Jenkins has come up with a mistake. Referee's looking for a bit of support, is he? And it is a strip in there too. Jenkins did have the ball stripped away. Pindari. Just 8 minutes gone left in this first half. Williams takes the tap and goes himself. He's met some good tackle in there. David Simon in there to make the tackle with help from Steve Simon. Just a metre away, he comes back to Commons. He throws the long ball on the ground, it's play on. It's picked up there now by the winger. Oh, the ball comes loose. David Jackie couldn't hold on to the ball, and the Tari Biripi Sharks may have possession. No, it's another penalty for a strip.
To win the tackle strip.
Very unlucky there too. Commons throws the dummy and goes himself. The referee's been knocked to the ground.
Referee's made a tackle.
He's been held up. Oh, Pindari Warriors, can they cross the line? They're behind 6-0. Another dummy thrown. This time it's thrown by Blake McLean. They need to shift the ball wide.
They need to go way out left.
Tari Biripi's closest player is on the post. They come back on the inside too. Ethan Williams gets taken to ground by Pindari. Can they spread it Pindari this time? Williams gets in the dummy half, throws a long pass to Key. Key tries to charge through the middle, but he's brought to ground at a great Sharks tackle. Few metres out wide now. C goes himself, and Jared C will put the ball down. What's the referee going to rule this time?
Penalty double movement.
Penalty for a double movement. It looked like he was close to the line.
It looked like he landed on the line.
As you see, Jordan Saunders going away there with an injury. But unlucky there for Pindari's Jared C. Rule to have made a double movement, and the Tari Biripi Sharks find the ball on the 20-metre line. Here they go forward, the Sharks. David Simon takes the ball forward in the number 17. Not happy with something in the play of the ball, but you don't want to do that when you're in possession. As the Sharks bring it away for another good hit. Over the top, Warren Bright with a tough tackle. Here's a good run through the middle. Quick play of the ball too, sloppy. Back there to clean up too is Dion Simon. He offloaded the pass with a bit of help from Richard Donovan. The referee, I wish he would give some clearer instruction early with his decision making, but he does give away the penalty. And the Tari Biripi Sharks will have possession. They're 6 points to nil in front as Christopher Simon finds the sideline. Here they go now, another big charge forward from Simon as Williams gets bumped off. It's David Simon this time. 4 Simons in a row in 14, 15, 16 and 17, along with Christopher in the forward. It's a family affair out there for Biripi. They come out to the left. Jones goes long. It's a beautiful pass out wide. Picks up Jake Cochran, who's brought to ground. The ball pops out the back. Here's a big run from the prop forward in Doug Ferguson. He's brought to ground 10 metres away from Pindari's line.
Numbers left if they can get it there.
They go right Simon. This time it's with Dion from acting half. Still on the left-hand side. They come wide. They do go left, rather. It's Jones. Oh, beautifully picked up by the centre. Can he get the ball down? No, that's a fantastic tackle out there from Pindari. Try and get the number and see who it was. It was the number 5 in David Jackie. That is a sensational tackle.
Sensational tackle, but also what you'll see a lot this weekend is a bit of Aboriginal skill there, scooping the ball up in the pouring rain from his ankles and just got the ball knocked out over the line.
Pindari now bringing away from their own line. 8 minutes left in this first half of the first round match here in the knockout. Scoot there from dummy half, this time from Stephen Brandon, who gets away from another. Over the half now, Brandon. Can he get through the line? Oh, he pops the ball, but it goes forward. Oh, unlucky there from the winger, Stephen Brandon. Fantastic play, but just comes up with a forward pass.
Fantastic play. Probably just needed to go to ground and get up and go again. I think they're just putting a little bit too much pressure on themselves to force passes.
I think you'll find once you break a team and you get a little half break and it look like you're going away, instead of forcing that pass, just take the tackle and then the dummy half will make just as many metres on the next play. It's one of those things where you just got to control the ball, especially in the wet today.
The team's already on their back heel, so you already got the upper hand. You just need to capitalise on that good work that we've just done.
Tari Biripi Sharks 6 points to nil in front of the Pindari Warriors. They've got possession now as they're taken down on the halfway line. That's Ashley Hazard taken down. Oh, beautiful hands too from the prop forward. It's great work there from Ferguson, who hung on to a tough pass from Cochran. They go wide again with Jones. Jones looks short. Oh, no look pass. Beautiful work there too from Tari Biripi. Loving this, Joey.
He is. Ronald Jones, very experienced halfback, as I said, and flying around and getting his players off him, scheming around, looking for opportunities, pushing the troops around. He's a great player.
Bradley Commons in there with a tough tackle. Loose pass, but it's handled well by Jones. He pops the ball over top. Oh, McDonald can't handle, and the ball goes forward. The referee hasn't seen it. Has the touch judge, the referee, seen this? Oh no, they're gonna miss the knock on. They're having a conversation. There was an absolute touch. He's awarded the try. I cannot believe what I've seen.
I think what you'll find is that he called that the ball went backwards. 100% the ball definitely went forwards, and it's a real shame.
Tari Biripi Sharks coming up with a very, very lucky call. The ball looked like it had gone forward off the touch from McDonald. And it was a tough. Wonder whether Dan Conifer down on the sideline saw that better.
That was an absolutely incredible miss there by the referee. It was batted on forward. It probably went about a metre ahead. Unbelievable that didn't get pulled up. But 4 points with a kick to come out here. We're just looking for the tee at the moment.
Nice ploy too to slow it up. You're in front on the scoreboard. 5.5 minutes left to go. No time off. And just nicely slowing up the play. But we'll see a kick here from Christopher Simon. And probably, well, not probably, it's obviously a very bad call here and tough for Pindari Warriors to swallow that one.
Rewind the play, 1.5 minutes and Pindari are on the attack with a half a break. They try and push the pass and it goes to ground. The next minute, Tari Biripai Sharks score in the corner. It just proves in the wet how valuable holding the ball is. As he sprayed the ball out to the right-hand side. Not a great kick. It's never easy conditions in the wet.
10 points to 0. They lead now the Tari Biripai Sharks. I'll tell you what, I'm pretty impressed by the jerseys of Tari Biripai. Not just the colours and how they look, but on the front, some of these jerseys have got individual sponsors on the players. Not a bad effort if you can pull it off.
It's great. It's good to see that the local communities are getting behind the team. Obviously, sponsorship's hard to come by these days, and it's great to see that local communities are getting behind everything.
Tari Biripai now bringing it out from their own line. There's a big run forward there too. Richard Donovan this time, and well wet there by Pindari Warriors. They go left. Simon, he gets away from one, but he's brought down in a tough tackle. Steve Simon charging forward. Big run here too from Tari. They come out of line, Pindari. 4 minutes left on the clock. They think they've got to get on the scoreboard in this first half. It will really help their cause. They go left. Oh, Cochrane, nobody there to run for him. Good pressure going in there too from Brian Dowd. Deadly award winner himself out there in the middle for Pindari. Player down in the background too, Christopher Simon. Not sure whether he was taken late. But here's Jared C at the back coming away for Pindari. Simon comes over the top and cleans up. They're playing without the referee though. The referee's coming all the way back. The touch judge is coming on the field. And it looks like we have seen an incident in back play as the touch judge and the referee. Well, he's given the penalty this time to Pindari. And here is their chance, 3 minutes left on the clock.
This can prove costly. There's a big kick by the Tari side down the other end, and they were hammering them in defence down their defensive end of the park, and now they've got a penalty up the other end, and the Pindari Warriors are on the attack.
The ref didn't even signal what was it for, isn't it? He's a bit confusing, this referee, I'll tell you.
Hopefully we can... Oh, no! Oh, what about the early mistake there? Harry Key putting the ball down. You've got finally possession 2.5 minutes out from first half, and you cough it up on the first tackle.
It's hurt. It hurts. We harp on about it time and time again in this wet weather. You must hold on to the ball and complete your sets, even more when it's only 20 minutes each way and knockout football. The team who holds the ball the most, and usually in the wet, is going to win the game.
Jones rushes in to take on play the ball as they take it out wide to the right-hand side.
Pindari has to be really careful here with their defence. You know, they were a bit down on what just happened, but they really need to keep Tari out.
They drive him over the sideline. Beautiful work there from Pindari as Alan McDonald's taken into touch. And here is their chance. Under 2 minutes left now in the clock. They should be rushing to pack this scrum down with the clock winding down in the first half.
Big opportunity for the Pindari side here. They've finally got the ball. Let's see if they can hold on to it to the set of six. Jade Williams is their go-to man down here. Let's see what he can produce. As I said, he's a very, very classy player. Played with a few different NRL clubs and captain coached over at the Dubbo Macquarie Raiders this year and proved a handful over there. So look for Jade Williams here in this set.
Big defence on Warren Bright there. Big tackles from Tari Biripai. Here's Williams now. Long pass. Oh, it's been intercepted. Jones takes the interception. He's running away. Look at the pace from Brandon. Brandon comes across. He can't get him down. Jones pivots away. Gets away from Williams as well. He pops the pass away. This time it's with Richard Donovan. He's taken the ground. What a big play there from the half from the Tari Biripai Sharks.
The touch judge signalling knock on.
That's the call the referee makes. And Tari Biripai Sharks come up with a mistake. But what about the interception there too? Big play from Jones.
As a kid, my dad always told me the #1 rule in an Aboriginal knockout, throw a dummy before you throw a long pass, because every black fella will fly the line, try and take an intercept. And just shows there, Ronnie Jones' experience, flew out and almost went the length.
He come from a long way away too to get that ball. He saw that coming.
Down the right-hand side now, Pindari. Oh, the ball's come loose as well. It's a knock-on from Pindari on the first tackle. Disappointment there for David Jackie. We saw him make a great try-saving tackle earlier, but the youngster's coming up with a mistake when he didn't need to.
It's very costly for the Pindari side. You know, they've had the ball a lot of times, and they've proved that they keep knocking it on. So right on the stroke of half-time, you know, they have an opportunity to get the ball. They've just got to hold it every time they have the ball.
The half-time score in this match of the first round of the knockout, Tari Biripi Sharks 10, Pindari Warriors 0. Let's go down on the sideline to Dan to see anything we can get down from the sideline at half-time.
We've got Jim Key with me, who's with the Pindari Warriors. He's their coach. Jim, how have you seen that first half?
Pretty scrappy from our boys. We haven't settled to the game at all. We talked about wet weather football, but we didn't bring our raincoats. It's just, it's been pretty ordinary handling out there, trying conditions, but full half of football will come good in the second half.
Just the conditions you're putting it down to?
Yeah, and we don't get a run together. We come together from all over the place, which just for the day, but that's the same for every team. You play what's in front of you. The boys are going, the opposition's going good. You know, we just got to settle down to play our game. There's plenty of talent out there to get the job done.
Yeah, you mentioned the sides from all over, but you've got two of your own sons in the side?
Yeah, I've got a couple out there. Oh, actually three. I've got three boys in it, so it's pretty important. You know, it's a young side, just building. We got together a couple of years ago, 3 years ago, and yeah, hopefully as the years go on, we can keep the nucleus of the side together and get the results down the track.
Good on you, Dan, down there on the sideline with a very funny coach there too in Jim Key, and coming up with all the one-liners, not wearing the wet weather gear, and good to see three sons playing in this match. And he mentioned a make together side as we get things underway in this second half. But I've got to tell you, they've done very well so far, Pindari Warriors. Not yet posting any points, but they're standing up. An early kick downfield as well. Tari Biripi Sharks 10 in front and trying it all. It's a race between C and Cochrane. C gets there first. Oh, and he does a great job at the back, Jared C, to come up with possession. Oh, enterprising stuff here early from Tari Biripi, but Jared C was up to the task. Another good charge forward there too. He's met in a high shot over the top, is it? Referee making the decision, yes, gives the penalty away.
There's that confusion again.
Just, he's not blowing the penalty straight up, so we're having to wait to decide, see when he decides what he wants to blow. Another skinny 10 metres here too for the referee. Pindari Warriors trying to post their first points of the knockout for 2011. They take the quick tap now. Here's a big run forward too. Oh, bumped away from another tackle as the 10s come together. Stuart James with the run, bumping away Doug Ferguson. Quick out of dummy half, nice short pass. Toby Key this time. He's taken the ground. Beautiful work there around the ruck from Pindari. They go wide, Commons. He looks and goes long. Beautiful pass over the wide there to Bennett Leslie.
Great
Leslie
hands.
goes
Nice
wide.
hands.
Beautiful hands there from Brandon. Brandon takes the boss down. Bennett Leslie playing his footy with North Sydney Bears. This time it comes away with the number 12 in Heath Jackie. He's brought to ground in a solid tackle. Commons goes wide, long pass out wide. To Key again, he bumps away from another. Goes forward, ball in the left hand. Great run there too from young Toby Key.
It's been a handful, Toby Key.
Last tackle here for Pindari. Oh, and it's a sloppy play, the ball.
I think it's a penalty.
We'll wait and see what the referee decides. It is a penalty. Hands in the play. Oh, quick tap. He goes himself and scores a simple try. As easy as you like. Blake McLean takes the quick tap and scores the try and catches Tari Biripi out.
It's amazing. We keep saying, but it's amazing what a bit of ball handling can do. The Pindari side hold on to the ball for a couple of sets, and they score a try right next to the post, right back in the game now. This Pindari side.
He come back from the kickoff. When they came up, they pushed him over the line. They got the ball back, and you know, it just sort of rolled on from there.
So it's 1% plays, isn't it?
It is those
1%ers.
1%ers.
Throw you over the sideline, they get the ball back. A few tackles later, they get another penalty at all the mounts, and they score next to the post, 8-6.
They'll have a bit of confidence now, a bit of wind in their wings, and away they'll go.
Try also converted, which takes the score on to 10 points to 6. Tari Biripi Sharks over the Pindari Warriors. I don't think you'll be seeing too many kicks from the scrum base in future for Tari in this second half. The man taking off the headgear there, Steve Simon. Obviously, maybe waterlogged out there too, the headgear, with the amount of rain we've had coming across the field here. Looks to have slowed down here in this match. Here's the kickoff as it found touch. Oh, great work there at the back from Pindari to clean up. Big tackle going in there too. Looks like Corey Carr, the man who cleans up for Pindari.
Starting to get a bit of confidence, the Pindari side, starting to roll through the side now of Taree. Getting a little bit loose. It's very, very dangerous set for Taree. Has a big tackle there.
Solid tackle going in too. Not sure who it was from Pindari taking the hit. It was the number 19 in Jordan Jenkins. Kick downfield now, cleaned up at the back by Tari Biripai.
Good chase.
Very good chase. Wayne Paulson brought to ground in a good tackle too from Bennett Leslie. Jade Williams goes in to make the tackle this time on Joel Campbell.
A lot of the Taree side walking. They're struggling this set.
Nice tackle going in there from Pindari. 2 in the tackle. Under pressure now to the team in front, Tari Biripai. Ball comes out the right hand side. The ball goes over the top. Short kick, sits up nicely for Brandon. 2 in front of him. Oh, it does well to get through Steve Brandon. Bumps away from another tackle. Great run here from Brandon. He's still going. Gets away from Saunders and he comes back and completes the tackle with Richard Donovan over the top in a tough tackle.
Big Richard Donovan didn't want him to get away, that's for sure.
Williams offloads the pass. This time it goes out to Sean Morris in the 17. Well, the referee might blow a penalty, or he might wait.
Is he blowing the whistle yet?
There it goes. There's the penalty. And it looks like he's hurt Morris in that tackle as he limps away too. Pindari Warriors now on attack.
They need a very controlled set of 6 here, Pindari.
Here's a big charge forward from the number 23, Reggie McIntosh.
Look for the right back row here, Toby Key and Jade Williams to link up.
Dummy half there too. Blake Murray gives the ball out. Williams gets away from one, but he slides along the ground. Good sportsmanship played there by Taree, not diving on the tackle player. Scooting out a dummy half is Pindari. At the time it was Ethan Williams with the ball. Comes out from Murray. Murray gives it to Commons. Commons jinking, probing, throwing dummies left and right. The ball's popped back to Williams, but it's been knocked off a Tari Biripai player, and it'll come back for the knock-on.
Knocked off the Taree Biripai player. Actually I thought it went forward off the Taree Biripai player, but he's actually ruling that the Pindari Sharks player knocked it on. So is a scrum, Pindari Warriors, a scrum to the Taree side now, and looking to control the ball for this set of 6, and the experience of Ronald Jones to kick it down the other end.
First tackle as they bring it away from their own area, Tari Biripai.
Tari slow, they're walking.
They come down the right-hand side this time. Nice run. Looks like the fullback, Wayne Paulson, getting involved in the action. No, rather it was Christopher Simon. Great run from Simon. They go long past, gee, that's tough stuff in front of your own post. Beautiful hands. He gets through the prop forward, Ferguson. Great hands and a turn of speed from the big prop. Love it.
And he's lost the ball.
Oh, and that's a disappointing end there too after great hands from Ferguson. Big turn of foot, but then he came up with a mistake. It's given Pindari Warriors the start they need. They've got field position now inside Tari Biripai's half. 10 points to 6 and 14 minutes left on the clock.
I think teams are trying to do too much with their football instead of doing the simple things. So I think the teams that play this weekend in this weather, they need to do the simple things, and then, you know, they'll come off better. Here's another mistake here, knock on.
Great to see the replay there of that previous action. And having a great time calling the knockout here for 2011 out here in Bathurst. Conditions aren't the greatest, but the football is certainly trying to live up to what it can deliver in the wet weather conditions. As Simon goes wide to Paulson. He's got pace, can he get through? Good tackle coming across from Leslie, and the ball spills loose. Should be a knock on here too. It's called play on. Well, some of the decisions haven't been the best in this game, I must say, for this game. Loose pass, Biripai. Saunders doing well to get back and clean up for Tari Biripai. Jenkins down injured in the background, the prop forward for Tari Biripai, and he looks to be clutching at a leg.
Brad, we touched on wet weather and how cold or miserable it is here, but it hasn't stopped the families and the communities getting out and supporting the Aboriginal knockout. There's a lot of tents and a lot of stalls here from all over the place, and it's great to see a lot of people from all over New South Wales coming down, and as I've mentioned before, a lot of families actually save their money all year just to come to this Aboriginal knockout as a gathering and as a great meeting place to see family, friends and a lot of people they haven't seen before.
See if we can pick up what's happened here to Jenkins. It's a right leg he's looking at. Oh, it just gets caught underneath and twisted. Tough stuff there too from Jenkins underneath. Rather, it wasn't Jenkins, it was Nehana Kidwell, earlier try scorer. I've got the 8s mixed up there, my apologies. The Tari Virapai prop forward, it was Nehana Kidwell. He seems to be moving fairly freely on the sideline now, so let's hope he can recover. Here's Ferguson again going forward, pops the ball over the top, and that's a mistake Tari didn't want to make with good field position.
Is Ferguson playing in the centres or front row?
Put a 4 on his back.
The centre with number 10 on his back.
This is Jenkins this time for Pindari. Oh, low tackle coming in there too from Ben Northam. They're trying to outlaw that in the NRL, getting away with it here in the knockout. Pindari coming forward. That was Ethan Williams there. Oh, big tackle
Great
on
shot.
Murray. He's brought to ground in a solid tackle from Tari Virapai from the skipper Simon. Jenkins now. They need to use the football here if they're going to do something with it. 11 minutes to go in this match. Last tackle here for Pindari. Goes back to Commons. He goes short. He gives a good pass to Williams, who throws a long pass. Great hands again by Brandon. Gee, he's been impressive, this winger. But he throws the pass. It's gone away to Simon. Christopher Simon coming across in cover. Pindari bumps away from one, but he is brought to ground. Tari Virapai in great field position. 20 metres out. Not laying in the loose tackle player. Lucky to still be on the field there, Jade Williams. Should have been in the sin bin.
It's that end-to-end football that we've come to see and known to see as the Aboriginal knockout over the years. One team makes a break and the other team gets an intercept and runs up the other end of the field. So it's plenty of entertainment, no matter the weather, no matter the conditions. There's always a great entertainment as Nelly goes through.
David Simon's brought to ground, 5 metres out. Saunders throws the ball over, it comes away, but it's still play on. It's that centre three-quarter, Ferguson again, but charging away, the man with the number 10.
He's their go-to man, the number 10.
Saunders from dummy half throws the dummy. He goes around the back. Can he get through, Saunders? Good bit of work there too. Oh, has got there. Has he called held the referee? Oh, has he scored? Oh, that's beautiful work there from Jordan Saunders to put another try on the board for Tari Virapai Sharks. That gives them a very handy lead, 14 points to 6, 10 minutes left on the clock.
He had no right to score that try, but persistence and hard work and the 1% efforts as we go to the replay. He jumps out of dummy half, bounces off his left, has a palm, spins out of the tackle. He really should have been tackled there, but the persistence and the hard work and effort it takes just to get over the line and score a try could have sealed the game for his team.
Tackles are never over, are they? You've got to make sure that they're done, and the ref said held, even though this ref's confusing us a little bit, but that's great determination from number 9 to get over.
He'll try and convert his own try as well here, Jordan Saunders. He's been one of the stars for Tari Virapai in this first round match.
He's been great for Tari Virapai, but not only his attack, it's his defence around the middle of the ruck as well, cleaning up a lot of stuff, a lot of things and a lot of loose plays. But that try then, as I said, it was a lot of hard work and persistence for being a great game and being one of their star players today.
And the lead-up work to that, number 10, Ferguson, has been awesome as well.
Ferguson's been a handful, isn't he, over that left-hand side. He's made a couple of breaks. He found his way on the right-hand side then and nearly busted through again. So he's definitely one of their star players to look out for the weekend.
Pindari with it all to do now. Let's see if they can put some points on the board as Simon cleans up the number 14. Shows a good step to try and get around TJ McLean, who's out there in the 25. Bennett Leslie also there in defence. Saunders out of dummy half once more. Key comes across with a nice tackle. Over the top as well goes Blake McLean. John Jones gives a short pass. Bit of dummy thrown in there as well.
Ronnie Jones pushing the troops around again. I don't think the experience of Ronnie Jones will let this game get away now that they're in front.
Daniel Conover's down there on the sideline for us here on NITV. We'll get there in a moment as we play on to Brandon comes back. Gee, I've been impressed by this nippy winger as he's brought to ground.
Everyone seems like they're going to put a big tackle on him, and he always seems to break free, doesn't he? He's been very good, the winger.
Oh, he's upended too, put on his head. Tackle there on Ethan Williams. Tough tackle as he gets the pat on the head too. Nice work there, Richard Donovan.
Great
just
sportsmanship.
apologising.
See, the Koori boys like to play it nice and tough every time, but a bit of great sportsmanship there. As I don't think he meant to tip him on his head then, but as good as we see it, big tackle as the boys take it up into him.
Trying to see the player tackled there in the number 20. I don't have a number down on my board. Looks like Jai Cook out there in the middle. Not too sure whether it is, but I've seen Jai play in the past. I'm pretty sure that's him out there wearing the 20, not down in our book. Pindari now, move away. It's the number 16, Blake McLean. He's lost the football and comes away with Ferguson. Tari Biripai Sharks with the ball now, and Pindari can't afford to make those mistakes, trailing in this match 16 points to 6 with 6.5 minutes left on the clock.
Again, trying to push the ball, you just can't do it, especially when you're behind on the scoreboard. Now all of a sudden they've gone from attack to defence and struggling because they're behind.
There's a good run down the left-hand side, this time from Ben Northam. Still on his feet, Northam, as the ball comes loose. It's been stripped. The referee will blow a penalty eventually.
They'll give us a signal.
Jones coming across now to decide what to do. Good run there from Northam. He's pointing all directions to Jones. He really does lead this team well out there in the middle from the half-back role.
I've mentioned before, he's got a lot of experience in Aboriginal football. He's been in finals, he's been around for a long time, and he's marshalling the troops, making sure he puts them in the right spot for where he wants to end the set. He's a great halfback and got a lot of experience.
Jones, he holds the play up, throws dummy, steps around. Oh, a bit of an obstruction play, I would say, in there is Simon. Can he get the ball down? Now the ball's been lost. Well done there from Brandon. Oh, the referee's playing the penalty.
He's playing the try.
Well, this is an interesting one, this one. I don't think the ball got anywhere near the grass. We'll have to wait and see on the replay for this one, but Pindari Warriors are perplexed about what's just happened.
Was our man again. Ronnie Jones skirming through, throwing a dummy. I think there was a hint of an obstruction there, but nonetheless, Ronnie Jones has weaved his way through and offloaded the ball.
Well, he's Simon.
Let's have a look to see if Simon gets the ball down. Definitely on the ground.
Oh, well done there from the referees. We've got to apologise to our brother in the middle, doing a very good job picking that try. Great bit of work from the referee. Our apologies to him, who did see the ball go down onto the surface.
I was standing by him 100%.
Oh, Joe Williams.
Joe's not sticking with you,
He's worse than a coin, this fella. Saunders getting ready to convert the try here for Simon. Four and a half minutes left on the clock. It's Taree now. The try is converted, go to a 22 points to 6 lead in this first round match. And you have to say that Yvonne, the mistakes from Pindari really have cost them.
Yeah, some unnecessary mistakes out there enforcing the ball, and but you know, Taree's capitalised on everything that they've had given to them, and that's why they're leading 22-6.
Always a short kick-off, hasn't gone the 10, out on the full to boot, and it will be a penalty to the Tari Biripai Sharks as the Pindari Warriors' heads all go down together. Disappointment there for the Warriors.
There was a point in time, Brad, in this game that it was 10-6, and the Pindari side looked like that they were getting on top. Tari's heads were down, they were struggling a little bit, their body language wasn't great, but it turns out the Pindari Warriors side had come up with a few crucial mistakes at crucial times, and the Tari Biripai Sharks put some points on. You just can't do it in knockout football. You have to hold the ball at all times.
Here's a good run there from Jay Simon in the 15. He's still going, Jay Simon. The ball comes loose and the ball's dived on by Pindari, but it is a knock-on called by the referee, and they'll pack down a scrum 5 minutes out from the Pindari line. Well, Commons has spent the scrum before it's even been joined.
Even let them pack.
Oh, that's hilarious. And we come down the left-hand side now too.
Great
Simple tackle down there too for Alan McDonald to make. lot of pressure on the number 5, Jackie, down the left-hand side. Too much pressure on Pindari. 2 minutes and 45 seconds left on the clock, and Tari Biripai Sharks could post another try.
Even though the game's wrapped up, Ronnie Jones is out there still barking orders and, you know, making sure that they're fired up and they're still defending their line, which is good to see.
It shows the experience of Ronnie Jones. He knows that there's going to be games later in the weekend where there's going to be tough times as he puts a kick down head. There's going to be tough times in games ahead, so he's going to make sure that he treats the rest of this game like a good training run. Oh, is the referee on the spot there? No, the touch judge calls it a score dead. Lucky because our referee was back on the 20-metre line.
Touch judge on the spot to make the call. He's looking over at his touch judge to get the official ruling.
He's a chance at giving this try.
He's a chance at giving it. Gave it.
He's given the try.
Well, we might have a look at the replay as well. The touch judge appeared to be signalling that it went dead. So the ball sits up.
I think he might have got it there.
Hard to see whether he's got it down. He's got a lot of confidence there, Wayne Paulson, to see that the ball was scored before the line. From the touch judge on the side, he was telling us that it had gone dead. The referee probably had a better view from 20 metres away.
Well, the touch judge was probably 25 metres away. So we'll go with the referee again. He's the man in the middle, and he's always the man in charge and makes the right decision. So another try there off Ronnie Jones's kick, and his experience is coming through in the end.
I've never heard a halfback say that the referee comes up with the right decision ever.
Well, now I'm a referee, Brad. I've done a bit of refereeing over in Group 11. I have to say, and I have to back the referees. It's a different story when I'm playing. I'm out there.
Very true, that. 26 points to 6 now, the score. Tari Biripai Sharks lead. Conversion not successful there from Ben Northam. And Pindari Warriors will kick off with only a minute left here on the clock. Another short kick-off here from Commons. Well taken out there too from Biripai Sharks. Ball comes loose. Ball's dived on as well. Whether it's going to be ruled a strip or not, we'll wait and see. A little bit of something extra in there too as the boys come together. Having a few words as well. Tari Biripai, no need to cause a stir out there in the middle. 25 seconds left on the clock. I'll barely have time to pack down this scrum. And it's been a very impressive performance here from a Tari Biripai Sharks side. Pindari trying to put their points on the board. 10 seconds left here. They'll probably have a chance for one more tackle. Toby Key, he's been fantastic for Pindari.
He's been a handful out on that right side, hasn't he?
And there's the herder in the background. Solid performance here. You see the disappointment there on the Pindari Warriors. But the Tari Biripai Sharks 26, too good for the Pindari Warriors 6. Still gets away Orchard. Oh, gets it down the right-hand side. Oh, he's got an spot there. Martin Papita. Matt Rose there. And he spins around and puts the ball beside the post. Oh, big tackle on Murray. Oh, it's been intercepted. The referee's been knocked to the ground.
Norman Corbin with a fantastic chase.
Good kick, right kick.
Crawford gets through the gap and he'll score a try down the left-hand side.
A fantastic try to Josh Mackay, and that is a fantastic try set up by their prop forward, Brent Wellington.